And then I woke up in the morning and it was docked and I didn't have any underclothes on. And I looked and my bum was hanging out by the balcony. And all I could see, I looked like this and there's all these tourists taking all these pictures. And I thought, oh my God, my arse is hanging out on the balcony.
Mad as a box of lights does not exist. Why would a box of lights be mad?
Well, why would a...
Box of frogs, because they're all trying to get out and they're all jumping and it's mad.
Oh, right, okay. Well, that's a new one.
Hello and welcome back to Wright At Home, the podcast. We are delighted to hear that you guys are loving this. The response we've had has been amazing. So we just want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in again. And yes, we are kicking things off in Christmas fashion.
Me and Jess have got the same sense of style.
We have. We didn't mean to bring them, but then we were like, you know what it is? They look good. We like them.
It's just a shame that Mum hasn't got the same.
I know.
Oh, he left me out again, isn't it? I got left out of the events. I've got left out of the jumper.
I do love that one though. So
Yeah,
nice.
It's very pretty.
It's
They're all
very
from River Island.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
River
love
Island
the pearls
do.
on this one.
Same.
It's almost like not a Christmas jumper, but is. Do you know what I mean? It can get away with a bit of both.
Yeah. It's also quite...
Yeah, it looks like you've got
You know.
two tits there, two balls.
I think that is the point.
The baubles and that is the point, Mum. So yes, we also had a really, really exciting time because we were on the Billboard
That was
at
crazy.
Leicester Square.
That was funny.
Mum, haven't you always said your name was always going to be up in lights?
No, a fortune teller told me one day that my name would be up in lights.
And there you have
There I
it.
was.
And it wasn't
up in
small, it
lights.
was huge.
It was huge.
It was definitely double the size to what we
So
thought it was going to
funny.
be.
So funny to watch that. But then when we was watching it and laughing and everything, everyone was watching us and kept looking at the billboards and then looking at us and
everyone was
thinking,
looking at us like, who are these people?
I know,
Thinking we're
so
like
funny.
some...
No, but it was amazing.
Superstars.
I was really proud.
Yeah.
And we want to say a big thanks to everyone behind the scenes as well that makes all this happen with us.
Yeah,
So,
'cause that is a pretty
very,
pinchy
very good.
moment.
yeah, and we drive you
Incredible.
all insane. We are a nightmare.
I think
just
you
to let
do
know.
more than me.
Probably me, yeah,
Yeah.
actually. Oh, I don't like the way I look. I don't like this bit. I'm terrible. But
you're a nightmare.
although you did send a message into the WhatsApp group last night at like silly o'clock the night before a record and be like, I've decided I don't like the shots of my face. It's too
Well,
close. I've got wrinkles.
I know, but I have got wrinkles. I hate them, but, you know, I've just got to learn to live with them, haven't I? We've had a really, really exciting week when you think about it. I was invited
Oh my
to
Mum
the
did
event.
get an invite to an event last week.
Yeah.
And on the day.
Space and K. Wow, what an
That was
event.
definitely the most amazing Christmas party
we've
really
ever been
was.
to. They put on the best display. You've probably seen it on our socials.
It
but
was
like,
at Claridge's, which is just
Claridge's.
the most beautiful hotel at Christmas in London.
Stunning. And
Drinking champagne from 1 o'clock in the daytime. Was
that did
good
not
for
end
me.
well for me
Was
and Mum.
not
I'll
good
tell you
for
about
us.
that. And yeah, just like a roast Christmas dinner we had. Santa was there. There were
Food
choir
was
singers.
amazing. It was
Live
just
singers.
incredible. It really was.
We kicked off the Christmas season with a bang, that's for sure.
And we went out with a bang.
We went
You
out
two
with a
took
bang.
it too far as per usual.
Oh, I know, but you did look after us.
No.
And I didn't mean to fall over in the cab.
No, you didn't fall. The cab stopped. The black cab stopped.
I was
and
actually
you
just really
slid
more
off the seat
concerned.
and landed on your bum on the thing.
I think
oh my
that
God,
was
it
a
was
sequin
hilarious.
dress.
we
I
was
think it
just we was all
slippery.
just
What were you wearing
chatting
again?
and we
Along
turned the
with,
corner.
Holland and Cooper, long sequin
Stunning.
dress. Yeah, that was stunning.
We
But it
turned
was
the
very
corner and she
slippery.
just went flying off of the seat. You know, like a black taxi, the seats are like
Slidey.
slippy leather. She just, we
it
were
was
just
like a
all
seal.
chatting like normal on our phones and she just literally just went whew, onto the
Only
floor.
you.
Then
Mum,
I
I don't know how you
Shall I
you
get the
could have
video?
really hurt yourself.
Shall I
Then
actually
I
get the video?
couldn't get
You know, I
up.
haven't watched it back because I'm too scared.
I was actually just more
have a little
concerned
look.
that you didn't hurt
I've
yourself,
probably
to be
got.
honest,
I've got a few bruises.
because you could have really
You
hit
have?
your head.
I always.
Because inside of those cabs are hard as well.
I
You
know.
could
I
have.
don't know what this is even going to...
We didn't catch the full video.
I actually haven't watched this. She just slid.
The cab man didn't even
sound
care. You'd have
paralytic.
thought he'd have said, "Are you okay, love?"
You do sound very drunk. That's your drunk laugh.
How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do I irritate you when I'm drunk?
I'm going to be honest with you. Pretty much a solid 10. It is the most irritating thing. Mum, can you just stick up for me on this point? Because you have actually said in the past, Jess really changes when she's drunk.
In a good way.
Yeah, like you're not horrible, but you're just... It's irritating. You know, like having a child with you that's like, oh my God, please just be
Oh,
quiet
no,
for a
no,
minute.
I'm totally with you on
That
that
is
one.
you.
If you're with someone and you're completely sober and they are drunk,
I've
it's
had quite
so
a few
annoying.
champagnes, but you're just a little bit irritating. You're like, I can't explain
Your
what
voice
she's like.
changes.
Yeah, you change. You just, everything
It's
changes
like-
and it's
yeah.
like, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
but you do too. You do realise that.
I know. Have you ever
not as
seen her
much
walk
as
through
you.
Don't get me
Selfridges to
started
the
on that one.
champagne bar?
Oh, I've seen her walk through Selfridges to
Her
the champagne bar.
shoulders go back.
Seriously, you're going to make me sound like such a twat. Seriously, chill out, Mum, because you're normally one step in front of me at that champagne bar, ordering
I
double
know,
the
I'm not
amount,
saying
so
I'm
come
not
on.
ordering the champagne, but it's the way you walk with your shoulders when you see the champagne bar. It's like as if it takes on a whole new level.
like Presley and
shoulders go
Smiths.
back.
It's
Presley in a toy shop.
Walking
it's
up
like
to the
Presley-
sleigh stand with all the
Exactly.
animals.
Yeah,
That's
literally
exactly
is.
what it is. When he gets to Smith's doors, and them doors open, it's Presley's like that. And
Mum,
it's
what
like
would you do without me? Because you are the one that's encouraging us. Yesterday we went, I picked you up to go and do a bit of Christmas shopping. It was 12:30. You were sat in a pub having a half a Guinness and a packet of crisps.
Can we just go back to Space and K? We said that the rule the
Oh, yeah,
the
God,
rule
yeah.
of the day was our cab was booked home for
4:10.
4:10. I said, that's early. I'd be interested to see if they get in that car. I knew we wasn't getting in that car at that time, but I just thought I can't wait to see how long it
You
goes
wouldn't
on.
have even wanted to get in there
Got
at
to
that
10.
time.
No, I know. It was too early. But anyway, 4:10 wasn't leaving. We were still sitting at the table, so that wasn't happening. So that got cancelled.
I was singing
actually.
by then with one
Got
of the
cancelled.
main leaders of the makeup lady, I remember.
Yeah, so that got cancelled. Then it got rearranged to 6:30. We said, right, 6:30, traffic shouldn't be too bad.
Getting home for 8 o'clock.
Yeah, like Jess likes to have this thing. She says the time she wants to leave London and she works at the time she'll be in bed by, and it all works in her head. So we go by that. So 6:30, Jess will be home by 8, she'll be in bed by 8:30. Okay, great. 6:30, we're still at Claridge's. We're nowhere near getting in a cab. What time did we actually get in a cab?
Well, no, we went on to an after party, didn't we?
Yeah,
We went on
yeah.
to-
What time
I
did we
think
get
we
in a
got
cab?
home at about 10.
We left London at 8:30. I think maybe even a bit, maybe
No, I think we
8:45.
got home just before 10.
Yeah. So moral of the story is obviously Friday got taken too far as per usual with you two. We left 4 hours after we was meant to, which is fine. We had a great time, but
So we got told off by you again.
I didn't actually. I actually enjoyed myself, and I didn't moan at you, both of you once. So, but none of you even.
You actually didn't.
None of
to
you
be
even
fair.
acknowledged that.
No, I did. I acknowledged
And
it.
none of you even.
I'm not going to congratulate you for it.
No,
like,
but
You're
You
in the
moan
best
when I
place ever,
don't,
having
you
the best
moan when I
time.
do,
Why are you going
so-
to be like, let's go home?
And then you went off to another event this week.
Yeah, I'm
And then
still
we-
feeling it from
and
that.
you got drunk again, didn't you?
I didn't get
Took
drunk
it-
again.
too far this whole December so
That's
far.
always the way now. There's so many amazing things that I get invited to or I need to
But
go
you
to.
just-
And I just,
Go too far.
You go to the after party.
There's a limit of going and having fun, having a drink, enjoying yourself, and knowing when enough's enough.
when did that ever
You
make a good
two
story?
don't know when enough's enough. Like you on Friday, you got to a point where I'm ready to go home. I've had enough drinks. You tipped it over the edge. I had another 2 more, and that's when on the cab you
No.
tipped it over the edge.
Oh, whatever. It was like literally like Mrs. Maud, whatever the name is. So yes, I went to the British Fashion Awards, which was amazing.
That
My
looked
first
amazing.
time.
I do want to go to that one.
It was really fun. It was good. It was amazing. It was like, yeah, I saw Mick Jagger
Yeah, it was a good one. I thought
basically
it was,
dancing next to
I
him.
actually did think that.
See,
he'd-
if I didn't go to the after party, I wouldn't have seen Mick Jagger. That's a
I
story
thought
for
Mick
life.
Jagger wasn't
It's
around
ironic.
I'm not
anymore.
telling you to not go to the after party. I'm just telling you to not have a 2-day hangover.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't sleep last night because
I
Presley
would
was
have gone to the
unwell,
after
so I've had
party,
2
but I
nights
just
of
wouldn't
bad
have
sleep.
had.
2
A
nights
2-day
of bad
hangover.
sleep, self-inflicted, darling.
On the first one, the second one wasn't, but yeah, anyway.
But anyway, you're now detoxing for a few days, aren't you? 'Cause
Yes.
you're like, you've been.
I've
When's
just had
the-
one of
when's
your
the
When's
next
your
smoothies.
next
hurrah?
one out? Oh, hang on a minute, she's out again tomorrow night. Oh yeah, she
I
is.
actually
isn't she?
am.
around the
I actually
weekend.
am.
Yeah.
And I've got my best friend's 40th on Saturday and my other best friend's 40th next Monday. Monday. I'm out on a Monday night.
Well,
It's
we
never
don't
ending.
want to hear the
Never
moaning.
ending.
It's becoming every other night at this point. I just can't deal with it, but yeah, it is what it is.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas, I know.
December's always like this, and then when January hits, it's time to like reset.
Which I look forward to, actually.
Yeah,
Look
it's
forward
nice
to a
to
bit of a
have
detox and just
A few days relaxing, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's watching The Jungle at the moment?
I love the jungle
Oh, I
this time
love
of
it.
year.
It's so good.
I haven't been able to catch up with it because I've missed it loads, but I've dipped in and out.
It's just
It's
nice
just
to have
so
something
good.
at 9 o'clock every night to watch because we always scroll through the TV and can never find anything to
Yeah.
watch.
And it is always really feel good. I think the group they put in this year was good.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
so good. They're all nice, and they all like. They all seem to get on with each other, and I just think they're a real good bunch of people.
When I first see the list, like the lineup, I wasn't really that impressed, and I thought, oh, I don't know how this is going to pan out, but they've actually really worked.
really worked.
And how weird that yesterday we were having the conversation about H writing that song with Ed Sheeran for his sister,
Yeah.
and then he performed it on the show last night.
Yeah, I know.
saw that bit.
Yeah.
I know. And Ginge did the Ed Sheeran,
Sheeran
part, which
bit.
really made me laugh. Actually, he did really well Because like to sing like Ed Sheeran and get the right tune, but he actually tried to get the tune, and
it was really
he
good.
did do quite well.
Really, really good.
Who do you think's going to win?
I think H is going to win.
Yeah, I
Probably
called
win.
it from day one.
Or
I think
Ginge.
him.
I think between the two of them, I think they're going to be the two that's going to be left in there.
And I think
And
Shona will be in the top
yeah,
three.
I
Yeah.
agree.
But then isn't Lisa Riley coming across really well?
Yeah, she comes across really nice.
And I love Jack Osborne. I did a show with him, didn't
Yeah,
I,
he
earlier
was
this year?
good.
Yeah,
and he
he's
is
good.
such
Yeah,
a
he's really
nice
good.
guy. And
I
just-
find Tom really sweet as well.
Yeah, I haven't really
like
watched
him.
since he's been in. I've not watched
He's
loads.
sweet.
He's
They
just
are
so
all nice
intelligent.
people. And to be honest, I think it was really hard watching each one of them going out because I wouldn't have been able to
Yeah,
choose.
it's a shame when
Normally,
one
I
goes
get it
out.
right, and Daddy always gets it right. He always goes, right, she's out next, or he's out next. I think they've all just been so good that you can't really say which one's better than the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've all done the trials great.
Yeah, everyone, like, no one's backed out of the trials. No one's,
No.
like, everyone's gave it their all, which I think
And
is
also,
really good.
I think she's really sweet. Is the old lady.
Oh, Ruby.
Ruby,
yeah.
Ruby.
She
yeah.
seems really nice.
She's a really, really, really
Yeah.
sweet lady, and she's tried. She really tried to do a trial.
Yeah,
and
she did really try.
Tried to
and
get those
I felt really
stars, and
sorry
she did
for
get
her.
them all.
And from someone who's like, she's pretty like, you know, she's
Big.
quite a big, famous girl, woman. Like she seems really humble and like
Yeah,
grounded.
she's really, really normal and speaks about her husband a lot. And yeah, when she tried to do the trial, she was really like disappointed with herself because she'd only got 5 and not the full 10 or
not the 10,
something.
yeah.
Bless
And
her.
feel
then
like
she
it
wasn't
would
going to have
just
dinner
be-
because of it. She said, I'm not having the dinner, I'm just having the rice and beans.
It was really
So that
sweet.
her meal
No,
can
so
get
she
shared.
gave up.
She
Did they-
gave her meal up to
Well,
give.
they didn't give it back to her.
Well, they did. She wouldn't eat it. She said, I'm not eating it. You have it. I'm going to have rice and beans.
She-
which was
I
really
Maybe
know.
sweet.
she'll win.
I think she will go quite far.
Yeah, I think
do
so.
think she'll go up to like the top. She could win. You never know.
Yeah.
I would just love to do it for the detox.
I would actually
know,
love
I'd
to do
love
the
to do
jungle.
it.
There's parts that I would really struggle with.
What would be your worst nightmare in there?
For me, I just physically could not do the eating or drinking challenges
I could
because
do
I've got
them.
such a bad gag reflex. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Oh, so no, see, mine would be, oh God, everything, but mainly like being trapped in something with creatures. I hate spiders, I hate insects, I hate snakes, rats, basically everything. I'd be a nightmare. The
can't-
only thing I would be fine with is heights.
See,
I
that's
love
the one
all
I wouldn't
that.
be able to.
Yeah,
No.
see,
I
the
love all
one that
that.
Shona did, the heights, I
couldn't
thought
do
that,
it.
for me, that's probably one of the easiest.
That, for me, I'd enjoy
I
that.
couldn't do
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
same.
No, that's the only one that I could. I could do anything else, but I could not do that one.
I wouldn't
could
like
be
to be
with the
trapped
rats. I could be
either.
with the
You know, when
animals.
they're trapped in like the
the
underground
coffins.
thing, and
Yeah.
oh God,
I could
no,
do that.
I'd be
I
a panic
couldn't do the
attack.
heights. That's what I'm scared of now. Is heights.
Insects, I'm not like so. I don't like them, but I could deal with the insects. The only things I'd really struggle is the rats and the snakes. Probably
Oh,
the
God,
rats the
don't.
most. I've got a
Yeah,
really
well,
bad
you'd be-
fear of the rats.
Can you imagine you just living out like it as well in the wild?
I really, really couldn't. Like even just sleeping outside, it would scare me so much because I'd worry about what's going to crawl on me in the night.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that, but I'd just wrap myself up and
But like rats crawl across you, and if something,
I know,
even if
that
a
is-
bug got in my sleeping bag, I would have a fit.
Oh, see, that's my dream. Not to get the bugs and the rats crawling on me, but just laying out.
Yeah,
you know what
I
I'm like
get that
about
bit.
having the.
But then, Mum, when it
sleeping
rains, they have
outside.
nowhere to hide.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
what
that.
I wouldn't want to be cold. That would be the only thing that would
When
worry
they
me.
get wet,
yeah, when
they
they
get
get
really
wet. But
cold.
actually sleeping outside would be my dream.
Oh, we know it's your dream.
And I
You
think
slept,
the
you slept on the
showering-
balcony on a cruise once.
I know, so
whilst
that's
it
what
was
I mean.
going along. That's really
That
dangerous.
is so dangerous.
Of course it is. And you can't fall off top of a balcony when you're on the floor, you wallies.
Well, you could have. It might have like
you
took a
can't.
turn, and you could have.
No, it docked. Did I tell you about what did happen on that cruise?
Yeah, I do remember.
What?
Well, I had the row with Daddy and I thought, great, it's give me the best opportunity to sleep on the balcony. And I was so excited and I've dragged my duvet out and my bottom of my bed and the pillow and I thought, oh. And then I woke up in the morning and it was docked and I didn't have any underclothes on. And I looked and my bum was hanging out by the balcony. And all I could see, I looked like this and there's all these tourists taking all these pictures. And I thought, oh my God, my arse is hanging out on the balcony. So I quickly just took the duvet and walked slowly into the room with it. And Daddy
Mum,
looked
why
at
did you not put something on?
know.
Well, because I was just wanting to be free and easy, like free, fresh air and like
Free and breezy.
free and breezy.
For breezy.
Yeah, for breeze.
What about if someone from the other balconies looked round?
No, they can't
know.
do that. They can't do that. It's not like that on a ship. No, they can't do that. But it was just.
I bet they got a fright when that ship docked in, didn't they? They covered the moon all of a sudden. The sun just disappeared. Who out of the three of us would last the longest?
I think me.
Yeah. Do you know what I think I struggle with? And I know it sounds like the hunger.
Same.
You know, like the no sugar going from, I think I'd have to put myself on a detox before I went in.
You have to shrink your stomach.
Because going from having like everything to then no sugar, nothing, I think my body would go into shock.
But then you'd also want to like eat the biggest meal of your life before you go in as well, because you know you're not going to get anything.
Yeah, I think I'd get on with the rice and beans. You just would eat it.
Yeah, like I think
would. What would you?
I think Mum would
I'd love to do it just to lose that bit of weight, Christmas weight that always goes on.
Can you imagine how many times you'd go, I'm really hungry?
Oh God,
I'm so hungry.
I would moan.
The thing is, you don't hear them moan that much. I think you must either get used to it. Yeah, you must just get used to it. And
But
think,
Mark
well, I can't
always
have it.
said that like the hunger was and the boredom. He said,
Yeah, the
those two
boredom.
things for him were excruciating.
He used to say that you used to want to do a trial no matter what it was, just to get out and do
Yeah.
something because it was so boring because you had nothing.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
But I would like to start. I think I'd get all the camp up singing and dancing.
Yeah, or
and
like
doing
make
exercises.
games.
And
Yeah, I
stuff.
think that's what you
But I
have to do.
don't think you have the energy because of the no food.
I don't think they're that bad, are they? They seem all right on camera.
Yeah, but I imagine like throughout the day you're probably quite lethargic. And
I would love to do it from a personal perspective of like a real
Challenge.
detox and a challenge to myself.
same.
And not only that, but like I feel like I'd find myself a bit in there, like that kind of just away from the traffic of life and the noise, the outside noise, just be like there at one and
Well,
like
it's that-
find myself again.
I don't care who goes in it, whoever does go in it. I'm coming to Australia for the holiday. That's all I care about.
So what would be your biggest fear in there?
Would be getting a challenge that I've got to go high.
So not the animals.
No, I wouldn't care.
Mum,
I'll tell you my
don't like
worst,
being
actually.
claustrophobic, Mum.
Yeah, I do get
So
a bit
I feel like
claustrophobic. So I think if I was locked in like a coffin or something like that, I think, I'd
You'd
probably
really
panic.
struggle with that.
No, but can I
probably.
tell you my worst? Actually, I've just realised in water with like crocodiles.
But you can just swim to the top and get out.
no.
But I always think nothing's
No.
going to happen. I say,
That frightens, and I'm a good swimmer. That frightens me. Oh,
Because I
to be
watched
honest, all
Eddie
of
do
it
that
does.
one the other day, and I actually thought, as much as I would hate to be around them creatures, that is one I think I'd be able to do quickly.
I won't even get in the sea if like up to here because I'm terrified of what's underneath me.
But once you're in with it, like, have you ever done scuba diving?
Absolutely not. I never
So
will.
I don't like being at the sea at the top, knowing what's underneath me. That scares me. When I did scuba diving, it's actually incredible because you're under
I
with
do want
them
to, but I want to
and
do
they're
it somewhere
swimming
really
with you.
exotic, like the Maldives, where I can. Don't know.
I did it in Egypt, didn't I, Mum?
Yeah,
years
I
ago.
tried it, didn't I? But they put me down 3 times and then I just panicked. So he got hold of
That's
me
what
like
I'd be
that and he
like.
said to me, you're no good for this.
That's
he said,
what I
I
would be
can't
like.
let you do
I'd
it.
just panic.
Yeah.
I couldn't bear
I never
it.
would have done years ago when I was your age. I'd have done anything. I'd flew off of mountains and whatever. Now it's my age. I think it's ever since Mark threw me off that mountain in South Africa
And you did zip lining.
and that zip line.
Funny
She was
enough, me and-
attached to a thing, by the way. She wasn't just thrown off a cliff
Yeah.
by herself.
But I
basically
didn't want to
strapped her in
I
and
didn't
pushed
want to
her off.
jump off that cliff. And I was saying to Mark, no, I don't want to do it. He's going, go on, Mum, you'll be fine. And the man behind me is running me down this thing and then he just jumped.
See, I would
Video's
love to do
hilarious,
that.
To be fair.
Yeah, that
But
is a funny video.
that was brutal that he did that to you. But I'd love to do that.
Yeah, like I love thrill and like thrill seeking.
I used to.
Same.
Funny enough, me and Tommy was saying the other night when we was watching The Jungle, he actually said, what do you think your mum would be like in here? And we laughed and said, you'd remind us of Gillian McKeith. Do you remember Gillian
reckon?
McKeith?
Oh my God, yeah.
On the trial.
That would be her.
Like mum,
Like all that.
Yeah, like if she got trapped in one of those coffins or the heights, I can just imagine mum just absolutely passing out.
I'd be like that as well, though. I'm a real big wuss.
I think
I
I'd be okay with all that.
hate creatures and crawlies.
Yeah, I don't care about like, spiders and things like that. Don't bother me.
What would your luxury item be? Can
I
you guess
think-
mine?
Fake tan.
Yeah.
Yours would be fantastic.
What would yours be?
Mine would probably be a bronzer and a brush. You'll add 2 bits.
For me,
I don't know.
like, it depends because are you allowed deodorant and soap? Because for me, it's being clean. If I,
Oh, no. I think that's a given. You
Is
can
that
have
a
like
given?
toothpaste and soap, obviously. Yeah.
because I think being clean would be I
I
would
think
probably
you
have 5
must.
showers a day because I'd be so, I've got a thing about being clean.
Yeah, I think you'd have to. You'd
My luxury, maybe like a pillow or like a good duvet.
Pillow's a good one,
Like
actually.
a comfort, something
yeah,
comfort.
pillow's a good one.
But like, do you get lip balm? Because I can't go to bed of a night without lip balm on my lips.
I think you'd
is
have
that
to
another
because
luxury?
of like the sunburn, the chapnut. I think you
I'd
must
have
get
a case full of luxuries.
you
I'd be
must get like SPF.
You can imagine, listen, when she goes on holiday, she takes 5 cases, right? Can you
imagine
imagine
her
her going into the
going in?
jungle?
Oh, I think you actually need to just to like reset
Yeah,
your
you
packing.
really do
and your-
need to like live normal life. Like
My feet
realise-
need to like just feel the
Humble,
soil.
humble, yeah.
And just like, yeah.
Yeah, you need to get your toes dirty, you know?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
no nails, hair
Yeah.
just screwed up,
See,
no
I,
makeup.
like I am glam, but I'm a bit of an outdoors girl. Like You can
Yeah.
strip that off. I'd live on a farm happily.
But I'm not some like bimbo that doesn't like the outdoors. I'm like,
I'm not saying
I know,
that.
but you are a
cultured
bit
and I love
of a, like you are a
princess.
bit
my
like,
favourite thing
You are a
ever is
princess.
to be with Will and Presley in the forest, going on a dog walk, being wrapped up. I love it.
But
Or a
that's-
5-star
anyone
luxury
can do
hotel.
that.
Or a 5-star luxury hotel
Yeah,
dinner.
exactly.
Yeah, it's like that's me though. I can do either or.
I don't think you can do either or. I think you can do one or all.
You're not going camping out in the
No,
outdoors.
I'm not going camping. I did camping. I was a Cub Scout when I was a little girl, Tally. I got all the badges and everything. I was quite an outdoorsy little girl. But
earned
as
your
I've got
keep.
older, I've also got the princess side to me.
Yeah, definitely.
What would you have as your first meal when you come out?
You know it would be Indian.
Yeah.
A great big Indian.
I think mine would be
you
that.
have to remember, you actually come out first thing in the morning at 7 a.m. So
Yeah.
I watched an interview with Vogue the other day when she come out, and they on their
You'd have a
socials,
fry up, wouldn't you?
They said, "What did you have first?" And she said, I think she said something like pancakes, Cocoa Pops, eggs, and then she said she's had a pizza for lunch and she wants a burger for dinner. So you'd actually, I remember Mark coming out in the morning. Do you remember he had like this
out.
massive
Do you remember the fry out?
breakfast, and then he felt so unwell because he'd eaten so
bloated.
much.
Yeah, no, I still think I'd have, because I'm one of them people, you know, like how you like fry-ups and you like
Yeah,
English
you are a
breakfasts. I don't really
savoury-
like English breakfast. I'm not really an egg and bacon person. So if I had a choice, even when I go on holiday and you go, oh, you've got a hangover, that's why you're eating noodles or you're eating Indian for breakfast. You know, I've only got to attempt to not pick up that cooked breakfast and it's like, oh, you've got a hangover. No,
Yeah, but
I
Mum,
like
honestly,
that food.
that is why you like spices in the morning.
No, I like spices. I can remember going to Singapore and Hong Kong, and you had your choices of all the noodles, the Indians,
Dubai
and then all
has
the
the
English
same.
breakfast.
Yeah.
And Dubai. I always still go to those counters. I don't like eggs and bacon of the morning.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's breakfast. But no, I tell you what you need. It's your last supper. So, you know, on the three that are left at the end,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
they get their dream meal, don't they? My starter, I would go for, oh, God, probably like a chili garlic prawn dish. Like
Yes,
a pill,
nice.
but not as oily. More like a... And then my main, I think it would have to be a curry, like a king prawn patia or a masala, chicken masala.
Yeah.
An Indian with like a naan
Onion
bread.
barges, naan bread, rice,
Yeah,
poppadoms.
I remember Mark ordered him and
He had curry, didn't he?
yeah,
Did he?
He had
Then
curry,
again-
and I think they had a Domino's pizza. That's be one of your ones. You like a Domino pizza?
Not really.
I think when you're in somewhere like that, though, you probably all you're craving is hot carbs. I think
Yeah.
you would order a pizza or a burger.
But no, but do you know
Burger
what
and
else mine
chips.
might be? Do you know what I think actually mine would be? A fillet steak with lobster mac and cheese and green beans. I think that is my death row meal. And I don't know why, because I'm not really that much of a fillet steak person.
No, oh no, mine would definitely be Indian. Full
I
stop.
think because you'd be so hungry. I don't know if I'd straight away think of an Indian on an empty stomach. I think Indian is one of my favourite meals, but I think
would you
I'd probably
get?
go for more like something carby, like either maybe like a buttermilk chicken burger with cheese and chips.
Oh, no. Like American fried food.
Yeah, but like nice, like a buttermilk burger. Or maybe a pizza, just something like hot, and imagine like a hot cheesy pizza if you've not eaten for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like that would hit the spot.
Dessert would be like melt in the middle chocolate. Like where you go like that and it melts in the
yeah,
middle.
wouldn't bother me this
I
week.
think I'd be like an ice cream sundae, like cold, fresh,
Ice cream.
little bits of brownie in it.
I'm starving.
Anyway, no one's going on the jungle, so I don't know why we're going on about it.
I know. Have you seen Simon Cowell's got a new show? I cannot wait to watch it.
I've not seen that.
No, I've been
He's
here.
like put a band together.
Oh, is it?
No
I'm really
way.
excited to watch it. Yeah.
And what's
He's
it going to
back.
be about? Just producing this band? Like,
I think so. I think he does. Yeah, like he's bringing out a new boy band. But I love Simon Cowell.
got
He's so
something about him.
endearing to watch on TV. He's just got it, hasn't he?
yeah.
He was always like my kind of guilty crush
Oh, really?
growing up. Like I think probably because I wanted him to also take me under his wing and make me into a pop star.
Yeah, that's probably why.
But no, I just always thought he was like cool. But yeah, I feel like the X Factor days were pretty up there in my standards.
definitely. 100%.
Christmas,
Yeah.
X Factor on one channel and Strictly on the other, and I got to go between the two.
Yeah.
And like,
And the
Is
minute
X
they...
Factor still on?
no,
That's sad, isn't it, that finished? The
that's a
Voice
shame.
is still on though, isn't it?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I do
it
love
was-
The Voice as well, but the X Factor,
X
there was
Factor.
something
I like
about
the-
it, wasn't there?
I like the Voice, but I think the X Factor was probably a bit more funny because you had like some people that really couldn't sing and then some people that could, whereas the Voice is a bit more professional, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit more like everyone can sing. It's just standards are different.
Yeah, that's true.
You was on X Factor, wasn't you?
I was twice. No,
Twice?
yeah, in two different girl bands.
When?
One was YOLO.
No, Mum. Yo-yo. Not yo-lo. Yo-yo.
Oh, yo-yo.
That was when I was little. I was 13. That was an X Factor.
Oh, wasn't it?
No,
No, that was at Redbridge.
Yeah, we performed. We supported Cleopatra in concert.
How old was I when you was in the X Factor? Because I almost can't remember it that clearly.
You were about 3.
Yeah, I was going to say, I really can't remember it.
And
Did we
I
go
got
and
to boot
watch
camp.
Mum?
No, we didn't. I didn't get to the live shows.
She didn't get to live shows, but you nearly got to live shows. You went to the.
I thought you got to judges' houses.
No,
I thought you did.
we didn't. We got to boot camp.
Oh, boot camp. Yeah.
I
And
thought
when
you
they
have
told
to
us
do
no-
a show, like an audition show, to get to boot camp.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, so didn't we come and watch that?
No.
You know what I mean?
You
Like
were
in the
never-
audience.
No. Oh no, it wasn't in the audience when we did it. They didn't have an audience. It was just in a room.
Oh.
Yeah, we had Danny Minogue, Sharon Osbourne, Louis and Simon, and then the other time it was just Sharon, Louis and Simon.
If you ever
And-
meet him, you need to tell him that you was...
Who, Simon?
Yeah.
I think you did, didn't you?
Have you told him
I don't
before?
think I told him. No, I didn't tell him.
You need to tell him.
Well, I was on the X Factor and you booted me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You should let him
Yeah,
know.
you need to let him know.
Anyway, we got to boot camp and that was it. And then when they said no, the second time we went, it was a bigger girl band, 5 of us. When they said no, Danny Minogue was crying.
Oh, really?
It really upset her, yeah. And they said it was not a unanimous decision, so they didn't agree on it.
Oh, really?
But anyway, I mean, yeah.
So just
years and
think
years
if
and years
it had
ago.
been, you might have been like...
No, the worst is that I went for an audition for the Saturdays and because of my stage fright, no words came out. And he said, we really like you for this. Can you please go out the room,
I went with you
practice
that
your
day.
words? It was in a church, wasn't it, in London? And can you come back in? Went back in, nothing came out my mouth.
Really? Something like you?
I know. I think when I was younger, I just had really bad stage fright when I was on my own. Like in the girl band, I had support. On my own, I just didn't have the confidence. And unfortunately, I wasn't prepared enough. I did a song that I never really used to sing. I just chose it a few nights before, Son of a Preacher Man. And every time I tried to sing, nothing came out my mouth.
So annoying. I remember walking away really disappointed, thinking,
I've missed a chance of a lifetime.
Yeah, I know. But there you go. There's always a reason, though. There's always
Yeah.
a path you go through. I always say that, whatever path you
And I
go.
mean, like,
is
also,
the
like,
right-
I might not have got in, but I didn't give myself the best chance. And he liked my look or whatever they're looking for. Anyway, here we are.
Right, so for you two, of all these people that are out there,
It's not
that-
actually for us, it's for the audience
for
that
the
don't believe
audience
us.
that think that I didn't give birth to Natalia and think that Jessica did, this is your proof. So this one is Jessica's date of birth and her well, you know that she was born, so you can see her. This is the one that has my name as mother and my husband's name as father, and you see Natalia and Patricia Wright. That's her birth certificate.
Can I ask why
So-
I've got such a long name?
To all the
Don't really
haters,
know.
I am not her mother, I am her sister. And there is proof.
My name's like a Bible. It's so long.
Because basically, Mummy wanted to have her mum's name as your middle name. And so they rang, in the next ward, Grandad's mum
Yeah, I
passed
knew about
away
this.
the day you were born. Was it the day she was born?
And
So-
she was
so
born
that was
Anne. So, yeah.
And then my mum was like, I want one from the other side of the family, my side of the family as well. So called up Nanny and Grandad and said, are there any names special to you? And Nanny Pat just said, what about mine, Patricia? And you got christened with the hero of Nanny Pat, her name.
How many people have actually said this to you that they don't believe that
It's
you're-
more like comments. Like
Comments.
if
It's
we
like-
post a TikTok together, it's just the comments go wild. People have full-on arguments with each other of who thinks we are sisters, who
they
thinks we're mother
actually?
and daughter. Yeah.
Didn't even know.
And then like online websites like Hunsnet and things like that. There's massive what do you call
Stop.
them? Like
Forums.
yeah, of it that they really don't believe that we're sisters. It's ridiculous.
That's mental. It's
But then like
crazy.
other fans like go back and argue with that person and then they have like a big debate. So like our comments just wild.
crazy.
But there's proof, so
Yeah, and I was 14 and 11 months when she was born.
I think we're just sisters that look quite similar, big age gap, and together a
Well,
lot.
I think they're trying to say I look old, but
No, I don't think it is that. I think it's just, I don't know. It's
Well,
weird.
when you think about it, if you was 14 and nearly 15, it could have been possible. You know, like
I mean,
some
yeah, it'd be
girl-
quite rare,
I
but
mean,
it
yeah,
is.
it's happened before, I'm sure.
happened before that
Many
14-year-olds
times. There's
have
nothing
been
wrong with
pregnant,
that,
isn't
but,
it? But-
you know, but yeah,
Yeah,
I
it didn't
insisted
happen.
not
I
to.
had 4 children, I can assure you. I gave birth.
She was on X Factor then, definitely weren't my mother.
She couldn't think of anything worse.
Definitely.
Were we always close despite our age gap? Yes. I like literally
Yeah.
brought you up with her.
Yeah.
It's a shame because, like, as growing up, we, as much as our age gap's great, if we was a couple of years younger, our gap, like doing dancing and stuff together, like I joined the dancing club just as you left. Like
Yeah.
it was just that little bit, which
You
would
mean
have
if
been
you
fun.
was born a couple of years earlier?
Yeah. So like I think we would have done things like that would have been quite sweet. I think
Yeah.
we did one show that you was in and I was in.
But what's weird is like you're 14, say 15 years younger than me, but like we are so close, like as if we were the same age.
I think because I'm so young in the family, my brothers, my sister, and all my cousins are
You
so
grew
much
up very
older.
quickly, yeah.
Everyone always says to me like they can't believe my age. I think it's just because I've grown up with so many older people. Like even a lot of my friends are older than me, to be honest. Like at least 1 to 2 years. I just think I've grown up with
More
you,
mature.
who's older. So I've just naturally not
had
really
to-
grown up in my
But
own
all I
age
know
group.
is when they said it was a girl, I was over the moon because I'd grown up with 2
Imagine if I was another brother.
horrors for brothers. No, 2 brothers, and I was like, enough, I need a girl.
I used to wear all your dresses and shoes when I got older.
Yeah, you used to steal everything.
Now you still hers.
Now none of it fits because you're it's like 0. I always say she came out of a 6-pack, I came out of a Big Mac.
That's a good one.
So there's this trend on TikTok where it's like how far would your partner go for you? And it's like test 1, the orange peel theory. You ask your partner to do a tiny favour, like peeling an orange for you, and their reaction shows how caring they are. So like, would Dad do it? Would he be like,
Oh, he'd moan.
absolutely not?
Oh, you know what? It's really funny because he's not lazy. He works very, very hard. But he's lazy in the ways of like, if he wanted to get himself a drink, he'd pour himself a large one so he doesn't have to get up twice. To me, that is just so, it angers me so much.
What? Why?
Because it's
Bless
just...
him, he might just want a bigger drink.
No, don't do with that at all. It's like as if he forgot something upstairs. Could he be bothered to go back up and get it? No. And he'd probably wait for me to go up. They go, oh, bring down that so-and-so for me.
I think that's typical man.
It's just so lazy and it really does get to me. So the other day I wasn't feeling well. I think I caught your cold and I said to him, oh, would you please just go upstairs? I know what I'm like. I want to go upstairs because I want to do the exercise more. But this time I was just really felt rough. He went, yeah, just when I've just finished watching the football game. I said, how long was the football game on for? He said, just 1 more hour. I said, you have a laugh. I could be dead.
Oh, no, that's a typical man. No, it's like saying, I'm really sorry, but do you mind, say, take the bins out because it really smells? Yeah.
I'll do it in a minute.
3 hours gone by. No. When I ask you to do something, I
Do
mean
it.
now.
I know.
Like this second.
Yeah.
Like before I've even finished the sentence.
That's
So
just
as to
typical men
peel an
behaviour.
orange, I think he'd peel an orange because he ain't got to move. He'd actually, if I,
I think
peel
if
the
you
orange,
passed
he'd
him
peel
the
it.
orange, and he
Yeah,
had
if I
to-
passed the orange to him, he'd peel the orange.
I think
yeah.
Will had looked at me like I was mad.
But then he did this morning when I said, can you go and get pineapple, ginger,
Oh, and he went
apple?"
to Budgeon's?
And he went to Budgeon's.
Dad's a bit funny with things like that though, because sometimes you ask him to do something and he just does it, and then I look at you and someone's go, oh, he's just done that. Normally he'd moan, and then sometimes he'll kick up the biggest fuss over getting a bit of toilet roll from
Yeah.
the toilet that's next to
I
him.
feel like I'm a bit like that.
Yeah, you are a bit like that.
Yeah,
Very
you're
like
so
that.
much your dad. You know you are.
The next one is the bird test. And it's if you say something small and random like, look, a bird, a good partner should respond warmly. If they ignore you, red flag.
Firstly, Daddy probably wouldn't hear me when I first said it. I'd have to shout, "There's a bird!" and then he'd run for his life because you know what he's like about animals and things like that.
So it's basically like them actually being interested in anything you say, even if it's about a bird.
Oh, Will's clocked off most of the time.
Yeah,
and
I
then
was
so I
gonna say.
literally say out loud, I'm like, I'm just talking to myself again, aren't I? And he's like, no, I was listening. I'm like, then answer me.
Yeah.
Do you ever get that where
Yeah,
you're
all the
talking
time.
and they just completely ignore?
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, you're obviously not listening. And they're like, no, I heard everything. It's like, then acknowledge.
I think men don't multitask like us do.
No,
Like, we
that's for
listen.
sure.
We listen. We're busy. We're
Yeah,
making
like
sure
I'll be
we
doing something on my
Yeah,
phone, listening,
yeah.
answering, probably cooking whilst
Yeah.
I'm doing
Dad
it.
doesn't.
if possible.
I don't miss a trick. What Dad does.
Same.
I could
I'll be
do
like, "Where you
anything.
going? What are you doing?"
He'd be sitting watching that television, and I might say to him, "I'm not going to have a glass of wine tonight." And he'd watch the telly, and I'll open the wine. You hear the bottle go. You hear the pouring of it. You get the ice. Got the ice. He doesn't even acknowledge. He doesn't
Yeah.
know that.
Oh,
Me,
really?
I'd be like.
Oh, 100%. I know
I'd be
every
like
drop
Hitler.
that Will drinks or
Yeah.
like,
So do I.
it's just, yeah.
It's just men for you.
They're just not bothered, are they?
No.
And test 3 is loyalty trust tests, the controversial ones. This is where people test their partners, fake DMs, someone flirting, temptations to see if they'd cheat, like sending a message from like a different phone and seeing if they'd respond to it or something. I mean, that's a bit dangerous.
I think that'd be really funny.
Oh, it's dangerous. You're playing. I think unless you're in a really untrustworthy relationship, you're not going to
Yeah,
do
I feel
that.
like you shouldn't really be needing to do this
No.
anyway.
No.
But
If you do need to do that, then there's clearly issues.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, imagine doing it and it did backfire on you. You'd be devastated.
I
wouldn't you?
know.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a testing water with fire or fire with water. Or
No, Mum.
what is it? Testing.
Playing with fire.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
No water involved, hon. Testing the waters.
Yeah, testing
But that's
the
not in that
waters.
context.
Yeah.
Two different. You've merged them together.
Yeah. Getting clever.
No, quite the opposite. Oh, my God. We should start calling them Carol classics. What is it she says? Mad as a box of lights. Apparently I've said that my whole life to copy Joe, and
It is mad as a box of lights.
not. It's
We all
mad
said
as a
it's a
box
mad
of
box of
frogs.
frogs. They must say that in Kent. It's not an Essex thing.
Mum,
I've never heard of Mad as a Box of Frogs. I'm not
No,
going to
I
lie.
think
I'm not
I've
just sticking
googled
up
it.
for her.
I've googled it. Mad as a box of lights does not exist. Why would a box of lights be mad?
Well, why would a...
Box of frogs, because they're all trying to get out and they're all jumping and it's mad.
Oh, right, okay. Well, that's a new one. I think I must be a bit dyslexic.
Oh, just a little bit, hon.
You are definitely dyslexic, but that's don't know if that is even dyslexia. It's more.
I think you
Don't
just
know.
don't think before you do
And
say
I think,
things.
No, I think I overthink, so I think of the last word before the first, so I can't, you know what I mean? I sort of backfire it.
yeah,
I'm quite a juggler. I'm probably quite clever, to be honest, if I can do that. Many people couldn't do what I probably do.
No, Mum, you get everything wrong. You get everyone's name wrong.
I do get people's
You've
names
known
wrong.
like my stylist for years. He's called Lucas. He styles you sometimes. You still call him Luca.
Yeah,
but I
why do you
can't-
do that?
And then you
don't
say like
understand-
Antonio to a woman and Antonia to a man. When how can you not get that in your head? It's the other
But
way
do you know
around.
that I really don't understand how that bothers you so much. Like when I say
Because
to you, "How's
how can
Antonio?"
you not
or
just get it right?
I think
Also, it's like someone
because
calling you
I think-
Cowell, not
because-
Carol.
I don't mind. They call me Cowell. That's my French name. I'm happy with that.
We know it's your French name. You've told everyone in the world it's your
And
French
like when
name.
you call Ugg boots, Hug
oh,
boots.
Huber. It's a Huber. It's not an
Should
Uber.
we get
it's
a
a
Huber? Should we get a Huber?
What, like H's and U's? Your sister does it too.
Well, it's just I don't understand why it bothers you.
Oh, it really bothers me.
Because that's really, like, I wouldn't mind if it was something that's really hard to pronounce. Like, I can't always pronounce things. You're talking about probably the most easiest words in the dictionary
Uber.
to actually say, and you
Uber.
can't say it.
Yeah,
Like you can't say my sister-in-law's name, Joss.
just
No,
I can't
it's
say
not
that.
Joss. It's Joss.
No, and that's you know what I get a thing in my
You must
head.
have a bit of a list, maybe.
No, you know when Mark met Michelle, I used to call her Michelle. No,
No,
was it?
Michelle.
Michelle, and he used to go mental, and he used to say to me, "Right, when you meet her, her name's." So I practiced for ages, Michelle. So when I said, "Hi, Michelle," I was like that, and she laughed so
And
much.
then he called her Michelle.
She laughed so much, and I explained to her about what Mark's like, paranoid about how I can't get her name right, and from then
But
onwards.
how can you not get that name right? It's such a like
Yeah,
ordinary. as in,
Michelle
like,
and Michelle to me was the same name. I thought.
Michelle isn't really a name. It's just Michelle.
it's pronunciation.
Yeah, but I didn't think. I can't still to this day. What's the problem with
No,
Michelle?
but she
Michelle?
spells my son's name wrong. It's her grandson. Sometimes she puts 2 S's.
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing?
Sometimes she puts a Z.
Oh, I've seen the Z. Don't even get her to spell pretzels.
Quite nice actually.
She
with
spells
a Z.
pretzels.
Yeah, I know.
Quite nice with a Z.
No.
Presley. It's different. It's like Natalia. How I spelt her
But it's
name.
not like that. It's Natalia. I was born Natalia, and
I
that's
know,
that.
but how does she not want to be called Natalia? That's your name. And all
Mum,
the
I
play
can't
school. I
change
didn't
my
know about
name.
Natalia. I called her Natalia. When I used to come collect her from play school, the teacher used to say Natalia, and I thought, oh, that's
Everyone's
so much nicer.
everyone
You're
at
right,
first.
though. You choked,
I nearly choked on the word.
you choke on every other word, so.
And I thought, oh, that's so lovely. And then I used to start saying Natalia.
But you just
Look at
get
me as-
everything wrong.
Natalia's
everything.
lovely.
Everyone that first meets me always calls me Natalia. I don't know why. It must be the way my name's spelt that they think it is
So
Natalia.
much more posh, though. Natalia.
What other
But
sayings?
we aren't
What other
posh.
sayings does she say?
I
wrong.
can't think.
Says
but she-
everything wrong.
The
Will
one
would
that she
know.
said last week was just
Yeah,
so
Will
funny.
would definitely know because he finds it hilarious. So this week's right or wrong. Every family has a golden child. I mean, we've had
yeah.
this discussion 100 times. We know who it is.
I've got 4 golden childs, so I don't know how to understand.
Children.
4 golden children.
What did I say?
Charles.
They're all golden children.
No,
Josh is a
Tally and
golden
Josh.
child.
Tally and Josh.
No, everyone. Then
I'm not golden
if you
child.
speak to the
She
other,
argues with me every day.
no, I don't argue with you at all.
Well, you moan at me every day
I
that
don't.
I've got too
No,
many
you're all my
clothes
golden
and-
children.
Okay. Is it right or wrong though?
Yeah, to love all your children the same.
No, is it right or wrong to have a golden child?
No, I don't think it even means a golden child. I believe that means like someone. It's like if you've got one son and one daughter, you go to your daughter more because you can tell her more things, and she's more close to you because you do things together, mum and daughter things. So
Well, it insinuates like
Yeah.
favourite, doesn't it?
yeah, but no, I've got no favourites.
Gym leggings should never be worn to a restaurant. Guilty.
Yeah, I've worn loads of times. Wore them out Saturday night when I went down to London.
Gym leggings?
Well, my Adenola leggings, I styled them with like an outfit. Yeah, no one would have known they were gym leggings. They was just
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's a normal
leggings.
thing now. Do you know what? To be honest with you, I cleared my wardrobes out, as I told you the other day, and I think I cleared out 25 bags full of clothes. I've got nothing left, mind you. But when you think you live in loungewear,
Yeah,
you
it's all
really
right.
do. Or what do you do when you get up in the morning? You put your leggings on.
I know. I
and
live
your t-shirts
in
and your
leggings,
tops.
socks, like high
Yeah.
over socks.
But years ago, it wasn't
jumper.
like that. Can you imagine my mum? You can
It's
imagine
all
my
since
mum wearing
my
2020.
school run outfit. My school run outfit is my gym leggings, high socks, and like a cute oversized jumper.
But it is since COVID
Yeah, probably.
because I always remember.
I've always lived in leggings. I'm shamefully admitting it, but I
Yeah,
don't know
no,
if that's a
I love
millennial thing.
loungewear. I love loungewear. Leggings, a jumper. and
Like my age, we grew up wearing leggings. It was like they got invented almost. I think at our
yeah, like
when I
faux
was
Probably
leather
did,
leggings
because they
and
wasn't
stuff,
around
leather-
when I was young.
leather
Yeah.
leggings.
This is a funny one. People who clap when a plane lands.
Oh my god,
it's so
I can't stand
embarrassing.
that.
I have done that.
I can't stand it. Like, what are you clapping? The pilot that's his job.
I
He got us
know.
up, he got us down. What are you clapping?
No, we've done it like on girls' trips and stuff, but I suppose, yeah, some people actually just clap.
It's
to be
fun.
like-
The only time I get it is like, I mean,
If
this
you've
could be
got
my
really
worst
bad-
night, but if you're up in the air and there's a really bad storm and we've got really
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
turbulence,
yeah.
and he's like, Mum, do you remember that time that we went to Glasgow for
damn,
work,
that's
for my
awful.
modelling shoot? And the weather was awful. It was just before COVID, actually, but there was a massive storm. And we tried to land. He had to go back up. He tried.
Oh, I
that
was
kind of
crying. He
situation
was
is like,
crying.
you know, that guy,
Yeah.
he did get us back down
Yeah,
safely.
you could clap
like,
that, yeah.
I mean, he does probably deserve a clap. But like when people just clap when you land in Ibiza and it's sunny out and there's
Yeah.
not being funny, it's
Yeah.
probably on autopilot.
Yeah, that is a bit.
And lastly, Gen Z are too soft. Millennial childhoods were tougher. I'll agree with that one. I think that's right.
Mum's not understanding.
Well, millennium, she was born in the
I'm
millennium.
I'm a Gen Z.
No,
Jess
see,
is a millennial.
Remember, you're a boomer.
No.
Depending on the generation you were born
Yeah.
in, like the decade you were born in, depends on what you are. I'm a millennial.
Right. And what am I?
So would
You're a
you
boomer.
say me or Jess are tougher?
No. Tougher childhoods.
You had a tougher childhood.
Oh,
you
sorry, tougher childhood. Sorry, I thought you meant who
No,
was
I think
tougher.
it's a type. I think it's also it's a type of life that you are born into that situation. Like if your parents are going through a rough time or whatever, then it's a completely different
Yeah,
upbringing.
that's true.
Yeah.
If your parents are wealthier, it's a completely
But
different
then you could
upbringing.
also
Yeah.
argue that like years ago the world was a lot safer, so you could go out and probably play. Mum probably felt safe with you going on the bus with your friends. When I was
Oh
growing
yeah,
up,
we got buses everywhere.
Yeah,
buses,
she didn't
when
do
I
any
was
of that.
growing up,
None
I
of that.
couldn't really do that because it wasn't as safe to do that. So like
wouldn't-
I could also
I
look at it
had
like that.
like my Saturday job had to pay for my life. £25 a day I got, and that would be my Saturday or Friday night out with the girls.
She was born. She was born. in-
£25 for the day.
I think you could also say we've had it a little bit tougher as Gen Zs because we've had social media.
Yeah, true.
You used to go out with your friends, maybe take one photo on a disposable camera and enjoy the night. Like we might have gone out and there'd be, you know, that one taking perfect photos, posting this. I've got to look like her. I need that outfit for next weekend. You know, we grew up
It's
in
almost like now.
crazy.
The point of going out, a lot of it is to get the right Instagram picture or something.
Yeah, there's so many people. Like, I was in London yesterday, funny enough, and do you know that Ralph's coffee shop? The Ralph Lauren on
Yeah.
Bond Street, the coffee shop. So we walked around there to, like, see all the Christmas lights, and I was like, what are people queuing for? Anyway, they was queuing for the coffee and for the seats. Now, people were fighting to get these seats,
Stop
to
it.
get the pictures in front of the seats. So I was with my content creator, and I actually couldn't believe what I was seeing, in the point that I found it amusing. So I was just standing there watching people. They was literally huddling round, and they were like, no, I've been waiting here first for the table. And then someone would sit down. I just need to take a photo first, then you can sit down. Like, they were actually arguing over these like seats.
This is what I mean.
And I was
This is
like,
what I mean.
oh my goodness, this is actually mental. Like, just get a coffee and
It's just
Enjoy your
crazy.
day.
Yeah,
Well, that's like, you remember when we went to London and we walked past that chicken shop? What was that?
Yeah,
Dave's
viral
hot
or
chicken,
something.
Hot
That's
chicken
because
pieces.
of like,
It's just literally pieces of chicken.
I know,
They
it's
were queuing a
mental.
mile down the road.
I know.
But that's
To
all
go
like
into the
social
chicken to take a
media
photo of a piece of chicken.
Because they want to look cool that they've been to this place.
The Jack's Chicken, or whatever it's called.
No, it was called Dave's Hot Chicken.
Oh, Dave's. Well,
And
Jack or
it was in
Dave's, it's
Soho.
ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Whoever you are out there, Dave or Jack, whatever you are, see your chicken. It don't taste any different to Nando's. It's absolutely crackers.
Oh, my God. Well, Jack's Chicken's got a shout out.
It's Dave's Hot
Oh,
Chicken.
Dave's Hot
and,
Chicken.
and it's buttermilk chicken. It's not Nando's chicken. So actually, it's
pathetic. Honestly, if you'd seen these people, they were queuing all the way around. I went to the telly.
The
Oh,
queue
look,
was like
someone
3
famous
hours.
must be coming here. Should no, Mum. It's for a piece of chicken. To have absolutely
How could
crackers.
anybody be bothered?
I know.
Like, go like.
But when
to
you
the
go on
next
holiday
shop.
now-
Go to
Wild.
McDonald's.
But you know, when you go on holiday now, all of a sudden you'll be sitting there sunbathing, and all of a sudden I think, what the hell is she doing? She walks out, pair of stilettos on,
Who?
bikinis, some girl, whatever. A thong up her bum, all her cheeks hanging out, and then she's posing like this, and then she's got someone taking her. Daddy goes, what the hell are they doing? I went, oh, she's got to be an influencer.
At least you got the word right.
yeah, it is wild. Like, you see it everywhere now. I mean, I
It's
can't
mental.
comment. I'm an
Yeah.
influencer myself, but there's different levels, and I think sometimes it's taken a little
Some
bit
people
too far.
go to the extremes.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Right, so we're on to Mum's Madness, you say.
We are on to Mum's Madness. What have you got for us this week, Mum?
Right, okay. So I remember back when I used to do dinner parties. Remember back years ago. Nowadays, no one bothers with dinner. Well, not
I
many
know, I
people.
really want to host a dinner party, and I just
well,
don't
we
ever-
used to host all the time. Like once we'd host one week, then our friends would host the next week. And it was this day that we was hosting. And them days was really weird as well, because you'd always make meat or fish, and you'd do vegetables like the old-fashioned way. Like you'd have 4 pots going, all the different vegetables. And your sweet you'd make yourself. Like I always remember making this great big phyllo pastry. Phyllo pastry. Really big with cream jam.
What's pufflo? Do you mean pavlova?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Anyway, it was a fantastic dessert. Me and Daddy had a row on the day, and it was over the
know
most
this.
stupidest thing ever. Me and my sister-in-law, we wanted a record player, recordgram, we used to call them them days, radiogram. And them days, it was a piece of furniture, because we just got married, so it was like having this nice
know
piece
this
of furniture in the house. Daddy goes out and buys our one. Georgie goes and buys Georgie and Janice's one. Georgie goes and buys this one, which is like a real proper piece of furniture. So it was like a unit, and it was big, and it looked like it
was
fitted
modern
it was,
looking.
no, it wasn't so much
was.
modern. It was modern, but it was like a big piece of furniture. Daddy bought the state of the art. Thought he was doing me a favour. It was so tiny, minute. That really
I remember I used to
expensive
play
one,
records on it.
silver, and it was like
You still got that?
No, it was all compact, but it was like a really expensive one. But it was like the top thing. Well, I went like a lunatic, because I was like, what the hell is that? Looks like a piece of a science thing, whatever. I don't want something like that. I would never be able to use that. I wanted a piece of furniture. Well, what Daddy did as well in them days when we'd row, he never ever got violent or anything like that, but he'd flip all of a sudden.
And throw something.
And then you'd know. So I've got all the saucepans with all the vegetables on top. They're turning up in about 20 minutes. He's done no more, because I must have got in his head so badly. I mean, I did
Just
just
imagine.
He got the pot of cabbage, could have done something, cabbage. He threw it up like that in the air. There was cabbage hanging from every single piece in my kitchen, every bit. And we had these sort of things them days. He'd always do something like throw something with a temper. That was his temper them days. And I thought, I'm not clearing this cabbage away. He's clearing this cabbage away. But they were turning up, and I thought, I don't care. I just don't care. I'm just gonna let them see it. Anyway, so she walked in, my friend, I'll never forget it, and she said, oh. She looked around and she went, okay. Should we clear this up then? Because I know what's happened. You've had a row. And I went, I wasn't going to say nothing. She went, not say nothing. She went, you've got cabbage hanging from the chandelier, Carol. I was so angry. And there we was, clearing all this cabbage up all around the house.
So Daddy didn't clear up after all of that.
I think he come in and started helping them, because he realised. But he regretted it, but he just had that temper that, I suppose he was so angry with me, and he threw the record player because he was so angry. And I thought, oh no, you've paid a fortune for that. No, don't start doing that. But oh yeah, it was one of the
Did you use
days.
the record player at the dinner party?
Yeah, we did actually.
And that is the end of the Wright At Home pod for this week. Please like and subscribe, follow us, and we will see you next week for the Christmas episode.
Bye.
Bye.